Hello everyone. Hopefully things are going well. We are live. We're just here live reacting to the Diablo stream. It's going on right now, and it's actually it just started. I paused it because I'm a little late. I didn't know if I was actually going to stream a live reaction to this, but it looks like we are. Let me do something here. I doubt anyone's going to really be joining me live, so you're not missing out on much. But there you go. Hopefully this is good. Okay. Looks like things should be good. Just really quickly. Okay. Okay, perfect. I also want to see this in its glory, so we'll see if things run well because I don't usually do this. Let me make myself smaller. Oh. Okay. There you go. Make myself smaller. I'll put myself in the corner. All right, let's get into it. Again, I haven't we're a little behind. Just a little bit. The 30th anniversary. Let's see what new updates they bring to Diablo 4, and then they also mentioned Diablo 2 as well. I don't know how. Probably pretty loud. Okay.
Welcome to the Diablo Spotlight. This year, we'll be hitting an incredible milestone, 30 years of Diablo. Over 3 decades, we've experienced 5 different Diablo titles, each its own expression of sanctuary. We've embraced new evolutions in technology and the action RPG genre. Our latest installment, Diablo 4, recently revealed its next chapter, Lord of Hatred. The grand face-off with Mephisto is coming. Prepare for the reckoning, because this is a battle you do not want to miss. Diablo Immortal is also heating up.
Very excited.
The First and Last King brought us major updates to the storyline,
Diablo Immortal
release of the new Sharval Wilds,
I always forget
and
about
new
that.
Heliquary bosses. The Immortal team will be joining us today to share more about what's coming up this year. Then there's Diablo 2. This game means so much to me. Diablo 2 Resurrected was the first game that I worked on right here at Blizzard. The original game is what got many of us into the ARPG space and still stands today as the pinnacle experience for those of us who love the genre. If you're here for Resurrected, hold on to your health potions, folks. Topping it all off, this is a BlizzCon year. Today's Spotlight kicks off Diablo's road to BlizzCon 2026, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
But
to start this 30th anniversary celebration, we have a very special, very dark surprise.
Let me go to BlizzCon.
How can knowledge be evil if it saves a soul? Should a king tell us how to fight? The church, they uphold the light while we die in the shadows. I denounce the light. I now seek power in the primal, salvation in unholy scripture.
I am a heretic.
No.
I break the bones of the damned.
Is it the same class that they're
Wield
talking about?
altars of blood.
Is it a Diablo 4
the
class?
darkness.
A witch?
walked amongst demons,
These are just...
found strength and shadow, kinship and madness. Damn the light. I will suffer my own path. I will learn the foul ways of a forbidden tongue. To bind them as a tool of my vengeance.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Brandus Trader, Outlaw, Warlock.
Great cinematics. I can't wait to watch these later in
Let
like
them
4K.
hang us for what we've done.
But when darkness comes for us, it will see hell screaming back.
The Warlock class. Diablo Immortal and Diablo 4. And Diablo 2. Reign of the Warlock. Whoa. That's really cool. A triple drop. They usually don't drop together like that. Oh, look, now they're showing it for Diablo 2. So, wow. So, an DLC, or just, it's really just a new class. I doubt they're expanding it.
I get chills every time I see that, and the team has been all in bringing this to life.
Absolutely. The amount of effort and passion poured into this update has been a true labor of love.
That takes me back to when you and I first started working together on Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I got to see firsthand how deeply you and the team care about this game and the community.
Sorry.
It's amazing to see how
just in
far
the
we've
audio.
come, and that this community is still here, still active, and still loving the game. With that, we're so excited to announce Reign of the Warlock.
Reign of the Warlock.
A brand new major update for Diablo 2 Resurrected. This is the first time in 25 years that Diablo 2 is receiving a new playable class. I've seen so many sunrises playing this game, beginning from when I was a teenager. I still haven't put this game down.
I've always wanted to check it out.
decades later.
I've gotten into
Bring
Diablo
the Warlock
4.
to life in Diablo 2 Resurrected,
And I like the
and see it
pace I've had
manifest
with
across
it.
Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal.
But if Diablo
is a
2 is something
massive
that can
dream
be
come
like,
true.
hey,
Being able to provide
let me
even more for the Diablo 2 community,
give it like
is
3
very
months,
special
a
to
season's
us.
worth
Diablo
of
2
time
has an
and
incredible
see
legacy.
how much I can get
and
out
with
of it.
Reign of the Warlock, Resurrected is stepping into its next era.
As the 8th class for Diablo 2, the Warlock is disciplined, ominous, and incredibly knowledgeable. For years, the Warlock lingered in the shadows, studying secrets no mortal should know. Now, they abandon theory for practice, bringing
Theory
their
for
dark craft
practice.
to the battlefield.
Okay.
When it comes to gameplay, the Warlock dominates demons, binding them to his will and consuming them when it suits him.
Interesting.
First, summoning.
Have you guys played Diablo
Warlocks
2?
can summon 3 distinct demons.
I'm a fairly new Diablo
Boatman,
fan.
the Tainted,
Out
and
of
the
the 30,
Defiler.
30
Each is a
year,
different
years,
tool
it's
in
only
the
been like a
Warlock's
year.
arsenal. But the summoning is just the beginning. The depth lies in his ability to bind or consume nearly any demon found in the game.
Nearly any demon.
Binding a demon allows the Warlock to benefit from the demon's unique abilities. You can only bind one demon at a time, but doing so strengthens both the demon and the Warlock. You can also make the choice to consume the demon. Remove the demon
Suck
from
'em up.
play and literally absorb their essence. This grants the Warlock temporary buffs and traits that can vary between what demon you consume. No matter
biggest
what
thing with,
demon you draw in, you'll gain increased
Diablo
life
2 that
and
turned me
movement
off
speed.
from being
Some
between
may
Diablo
grant
2 or
plus
Diablo
all
4
skills, some may even grant auras.
was the respec. I
And
hear
that's
it's not
just
as
the
easy as
beginning.
to respec.
Between
That's
summoning,
very important to me.
binding, and consuming, we're talking hundreds of combinations. And the best part is you can mix and match. Bind a demon for its aura, then absorb another for its resistances before summoning a third to fight by your side. It's a sandbox of dark magic.
Aura resistance, then
Outside of
fight with
mastering
you.
demonology, the Warlock can also be a pure caster who channels chaotic magic, hellfire, and destruction.
I'm sure there's going to be a item or something unique that's like bind 2 demons, bind 3 enemies
to
or
embody
something.
the Warlock fantasy, an approach that blends dark mysticism with raw power. In close quarters combat, the Warlock manipulates weapons with his
Eldritch
mind,
skills.
levitating and hexing two-handed weapons with a flick of his wrist.
Oh, this is a really cool little
Our Warlock class
Look.
is a challenge,
Or like
a
area.
puzzle, and
Zone.
a reward, all wrapped up in a brooding scholarly package.
It looks
But
cool.
Reign of the Warlock isn't just about the new class. The team has also been dropping
They're saving the best for last, though. Diablo 4
as
for the
well
end.
as some quality of life
I
updates.
find it funny that they know
Let's
their
start
audience.
with one of our favorite playgrounds, Terror Zones. In Reign of the Warlock, there's a new way to control the battle. You have the ability to earn consumables and choose which act becomes terrorized. While an act is terrorized, every zone within it becomes supercharged, offering an elevated difficulty and greater rewards. This puts you back in the driver's seat when reaching the highest levels in the game. And the consumables required to activate them are fully tradable with other players.
In Hell difficulty, you'll encounter something new, Heralds of Terror. These hunters stalk players like easy prey, and each one becomes
You ever wish you had a
exponentially
friend
more
for
dangerous
every single
the
game
next
you're
time it
interested in?
finds you in a game.
I'm like, man,
Call
they
for a
mentioned
terrorized
friends. I'm like,
boss,
oh yeah.
and you'll have a chance to
Like, I know
uncover
Diablo 4 is fully
statues
co-op
that reference
for the most
something
part.
familiar,
I guess not the story.
but in a new way. Combine all 5 statues in the Heraldric Cube
But
to
it's
unlock
like,
a brand new pinnacle
I
boss
play it by
encounter
myself. I
against
wish
the colossal
if I had
ancient.
someone to play with that'd be really fun. Same thing with this. I'm like, oh, I can see myself playing it,
Colossal
but
Ancients
also
are a big
with friends.
deal.
Seems
These
like it'd be a
battles
lot
are
of fun.
tough and designed to push your skills and builds to the next level. We put you in control, letting you choose how and where you want to play, with a truly legendary goal to chase. Colossal Ancients are built as a next evolution of a feature that
Is the main
Diablo 2
campaign
players already
optional?
love.
Can you skip
They
the
keep the
campaign
spirit of the
for
classic
Diablo?
experience intact,
You just go
while
to the end
layering
game?
in more control, more challenge, and more reward.
Reign of the Warlock also contains many quality of life features you've been asking for. Let's start with loot filters. These are built directly into the game. No external mods, no
Nice.
third-party tools. You can create your own, share them with friends, or grab community presets like Starter Warlock and plug them right in. It's simple, flexible, and totally community-driven.
Then there's advanced stash tabs.
I don't use any of them.
We've added more of them, and for the first time
don't know
ever,
if they're
items
in
in your
Diablo.
stash can be stacked. No
Never
more
used
juggling 99 gems across 4 pages.
It automatically
You'll find
gets rid of items
dedicated
at some
tabs
point.
for materials, gems, and runes.
as you level
It's
up.
cleaner, faster, and way less tedious.
Finally, the Chronicle. Players have been
Chronicle?
tracking their collections in spreadsheets and third-party websites for years. Now,
I like that
we've
they still
brought that
support it. Their
experience
best game.
in-game.
Best game.
The Chronicle lets you track
According to people.
every item you've ever collected. Uniques, sets, rune words, all in a freshly designed UI that even tells you when and where you found it.
Oh wow.
Most importantly, you'll unlock rewards you can show off to your friends.
Cosmetics?
We
Damn.
also wanted to honor
There's
the way
never been
people
a
have
better
played
time to
Diablo
hop into
2
Diablo
for
2.
decades.
15,
Whether you
10 years
prefer
later
Diablo
or
2
whatever.
Classic or want to keep playing Resurrected, you can. Reign
Oh,
of
they have the
Warlock
graphic
lives in the
switching,
same
right?
client, with your
Yeah.
existing characters safely separated.
If you want to bring your character forward, you can transfer it. If you got a character in Classic, move it to Resurrected. If you've been grinding in Resurrected,
That's
carry
really
it
cool.
into Reign of the Warlock. You can't go backwards, but you can always go forward on your terms.
Reign of the Warlock wasn't built in a vacuum. Creators like Mr. Llama, Gymnasium,
Okay.
BT, and Kano have been deep in the
I'm going to
dungeons with
name
us,
drop.
playtesting, theory crafting, and giving feedback on everything from class fantasy to stash flow. So if you've ever played Diablo 2, no matter when you first journeyed into Sanctuary, this is your moment. Come celebrate with us. Reign of the Warlock brings brand new ways to play for
They
everyone.
might get me. They
and
might get
we
me.
can't wait to see more
I just need to
sunrises
carve
with
out
this
the time.
community.
There's still
now
Diablo
and for
4
the
to
years
play.
come. But
I've been playing it.
we've been saving the best for last. Reign of the
I don't think I'm
Warlock
gonna
will be
finish the
live
season, but
today.
Today? Okay. Then well, one, I'm definitely not getting into it now. But we'll see. Maybe I see it on sale or something for a good price. I'll take it.
This is all hell could marshal forth. Let us begin. These creatures of darkness shall yield to me, or perish.
Now, Diablo Immortal, I definitely don't care about. But I'll use that as a time. Well, I guess I'm doing it now. We'll probably play some Diablo 4 after this. Where's the... I'm not going to tab away from it, but we'll probably play some Diablo 4 after this. Maybe for like an hour or so, maybe less. Or we might not. Who knows? I don't know how long this presentation is. Available today. That's still wild. Forget it's on Nintendo too. Here's the thing, it would be a great Steam Deck game. Fantastic Steam
Dive
Deck
into
game.
Diablo 2 Resurrected right now on Battle.net, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
But
Plus, with your
only
purchase of Reign of the
Battle.net.
Warlock, unlock some exclusive
I think I'd
cosmetics
probably
for
do it
Diablo
on
4
PS5 if anything.
and World of Warcraft to show off your dark allegiance across realms. So get in the fight and stop bending demons to your
Oh,
will.
it's not even for
So there you have it.
Diablo
We've
or
kicked off
Diablo
the
2.
30th anniversary with a huge update to Diablo 2 Resurrected. But the celebration doesn't stop there. Starting today, you can enter our Voice the Warlock contest on Instagram.
I can voice
It'll
the Warlock?
be judged by the Warlock himself, Rahul Kohli.
Rahul
If
Kohli?
you want to join,
Okay.
tag @PlayDiablo.
Wait,
and
he's the
add
voice? How did I not recognize his
#VoiceTheWarlock
voice?
for a chance for
That's
you
Rahul?
and a friend to win a trip to London for Diablo's Infernal Symphony on June 6th, 2026.
That's so cool.
Official contest details are available
That's so
on our
cool.
blog. Next up for our 30th anniversary celebration, let's
And he's
turn
gonna
our
be at
attention
State
to
of Play
Diablo
tomorrow.
Immortal, a perfect bridge
For
connecting the
Saros.
legendary tales of Diablo 2
It's
and Diablo
wild.
3.
Okay. I need to go back and listen to his voice. I was not paying attention that much.
Diablo Immortal is 3 years into his legendary journey. It's been incredible to see millions of players carve their path through
I've downloaded
Sanctuary,
this game
and
before,
somehow,
never played
the
it,
demons still
never
haven't
been
learned their
interested.
lesson.
Not for lack of trying on our end. You all have been relentless.
And if you're joining us for the first
It's a mobile
time,
game, so
welcome.
Diablo
You know,
Immortal was
becomes a
created
mobile
to
game.
bring that classic Diablo
If it was just
dungeon
Diablo
delving, loot chasing
onto your
magic
phone,
to the small screen.
that's
And for
yeah,
many of
do
us
that.
on the development
Thank you,
team,
Sanabella, for
it's a
following.
love letter to the
Appreciate
moment we first stepped
I assume
into
that's over on
Sanctuary.
Twitch.
I remember
Sorry, I don't
my
have
first
everything
step
open.
vividly. My brother was actually the one who introduced me to the game. He told me it's a really, really fun game, but it might just be a little too scary for 13-year-old me. I spent a couple of months sitting on the sidelines, watching my brother brave the horrors I couldn't face quite yet.
Diablo?
Today,
I've never really
I'm
thought
pleased
it's
to say
scary.
I overcame my fear and fell in love with Sanctuary. And my brother, he now works in finance.
No, thanks for the. Was that a sub?
I
Thanks
am
for the
so
sub.
proud to be part of the Immortal
Appreciate
team,
it.
which is why I'm happy to
giving
kick
me
off
a
our
different
anniversary celebration by
name
announcing
on
the
Twitch
arrival
here
of
on the
our
side,
very
but-
own Warlock.
It popped up there as Sanabella on the stream.
After the events of Diablo 2,
I apologize
the
if I've gotten
rediscovery
that
of
wrong.
Vizjerai magic has spread. Our Warlock is even more reckless with this dark power than her predecessors. She's here to save the world, but she's going to do it her way, wielding the tools of hell to push back Sanctuary's demons.
Okay.
In her eyes, Anyone who refuses to fight fire with fire is simply naive. She's not hiding her powers away. She's daring you.
Because you don't make a character.
We built the Warlock for our players
right?
who love hovering on that very thin line between hero
a pre-selected
and villain.
person.
When it comes to power, the Warlock practices the ancient art of the Vizirai, magic so dark it was buried beneath Sanctuary long ago. In Immortal, that legacy lives on. She can open portals to hell, summon demonic weapons from the Hellforge, and of course, command demons. At the heart of her arsenal is the Soul Gorger, a beast powered by devouring other demons and absorbing their traits.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
A monstrous maw that stretches from its
appreciate the
mouth
lurking.
all the way to its stomach. So when it consumes, it's a full body transformation. And
Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm waiting for the Diablo 4
just stop
thing.
there. In her main hand,
Pop up.
it's a demon head, not just a scalp, a literal freaking demon skull. In her offhand,
demon
a
skull.
sacrificial blade. These unique weapons fuel multiple skills, spewing fire, slashing holes in reality, and summoning and chaining demons.
Alongside the Warlock, we're also releasing a dedicated origin quest.
Origin quest. Again, I don't know anything about Diablo.
It's a journey into the shadows and a chance to understand
Immortal
what drives
specifically.
our new class. We'll have more
not Diablo in
updates
general.
as development continues.
Now let's talk about a Warlock-centric location. Loot Golem is
West
back
Marches.
and grimmer than ever before. We've honored the legacy of Diablo 2 Resurrected by preserving key landmarks, the gates, the central plaza, and the architecture that defined the city for a generation of players. But because this is Diablo, its beauty
Diablo
and
4
history
in 6
has now been
minutes.
desecrated by a demonic occupation. We've also expanded and split the city into 2 districts, the Common Ward and the High Ward. The Common Ward is chaos incarnate.
Do they have
Graffiti of blood,
a hub?
hanging
Probably
bodies, and corruption seeping through the sewers. It's a bustling town where you meet a motley crew of artisans.
Just a bustling
Elzix,
town. No problem.
Farah, Drognin, Meshith, Atma, and many others.
By contrast, the High Ward is eerie in its elegance. The buildings are refined, but darkness has soaked into their stones. To move Loot Golane's architecture forward in time, we took inspiration from real-world Moroccan cities with vibrant patterns and rich textures in every corner. They create a stark contrast with the layers of violence and decay that define everything in Sanctuary. And beneath Loot Golane, in its dungeons, you'll find carvings of Vizjurai runes, remnants of the ancient summoners who practiced their dangerous arts here in secret.
The Warlock story is literally carved into the
I still have a good
undercity
time with
of
the
Loot
environmental
Golane.
storytelling
The
of
more you
Diablo 4
explore,
and like
the
doing
more
dungeons.
you'll uncover
and
the truth
the
about a
little
dangerous
snippets
power
of things you uncover.
that's only as good
Some of it's
as
really
its wielder.
dark.
A legacy of mastering dark forces and sometimes being mastered by them.
We're nearly ready to put the Warlock into your hands. The
Nearly.
class is scheduled to arrive this June. In addition to the
okay.
Warlock, we've got other world-shaping stories coming to Immortal this year, and they begin with our next big bad. We're witnessing the triumphant return of the Maiden of Anguish, the Demon Queen Andariel. In Immortal's story, Andariel is 10 steps ahead of us. She's conquered Loot Golane and sent her barges sweeping across Sanctuary, abducting people to drink in the anguish of an entire world. For what purpose? You'll have to play to find out. With Andariel, we're emphasizing the horror of fighting a being that wants you to drown in your own torment. Not just the scary things you see, but the ones you feel in your gut. Everywhere that Andariel touches becomes claustrophobic and harrowing.
To make Andariel's anguish-inducing design instantly recognizable, we've refreshed the classic look.
The hair.
She's domineering, equal parts regal, and sadistic. And she hasn't forgotten how things ended for her the last time she walked Sanctuary. Now, she's driven by
Out for
nothing
revenge.
less than a desire for dark godhood, to stand supreme among her brothers.
Tell us
with a
3
new
minutes.
approach to the
Almost
eternal
there.
conflict.
Our story in Immortal's 4th year sends familiar places and people into an era unlike anything Sanctuary has yet seen.
We've got a packed year ahead, and our roadmap deepens the world of Diablo Immortal even further. Beyond the Warlock and the expansion of Loot Golem,
Seems
we'll be
like April
rolling
and
out
June
a
is
new
the
subzone each quarter,
start of it.
complete with wanted monsters and bounties. We're also adding a new battleground event.
Will this be the
and
year I
continuing to
finally
improve the
launch it on
system,
my
drawing upon
on my
your
phone?
feedback.
I have it.
We'll be
I've
making
downloaded it
updates
multiple
to
times and
classic
never
zone
actually played
events,
it.
Summoning new Valkyrie bosses,
I actually like the whole seasons
adding
model.
new
That's what keeps me
ambient
coming
quests,
back to
and improving
to
the PD
Diablo.
timer for legendary gem drops.
There
And we'll
not being
share more
seasons,
as we
then
get
there's really
closer.
no reason for me to play.
We want story and gameplay to move together, with each update pushing our boundaries.
I don't want to
and
be
making
stuck at the
Sanctuary
top like
feel
so many
more
other
alive.
To celebrate today's spotlight, we've got a promo code available for all
Oh,
players.
get your promo code.
And whether you've been with us for a while or jumping in for the first time, join us on our Discord and be part of the conversation. This 4th-year story in Diablo Immortal is a tentpole moment, scattered with heroes, villains, big piles of corpses, and let's be honest,
Lots of loot.
even bigger piles
Lots
of
of
loot.
loot.
You know, much like Emil, playing Diablo at 13 haunted me. In a good way. It woke me up to the Gothic style that I still love so much today. It was fast-paced, transgressive, and it had the best character progression of anything I'd ever played. Diablo was a revolution in the way I thought about RPGs. The beauty of Sanctuary is that it's hope tangled with terror at every turn. As designers, we're hungry to answer the big questions about this world. What kind of earth-shattering events lead to the era Deckard Cain called the end of days?
And what scars run
Is
so
that what Diablo
deep
Immortal is
that
about?
people would rather barricade their doors
It's like a
than
really
risk
high-
the world outside?
What
A really
demonic plots
far
reshape
prequel.
Sanctuary and set up the age of Diablo 3?
Oh.
What ushers in the time of the Nephilim?
So is it between
Barely
Diablo 2 and
scratched the
Diablo 3?
surface. And there's so much more on the horizon for Diablo Immortal thanks to you. We want to give a massive thank you to all our players for sticking with us and helping make Sanctuary what it is today. We're so happy that you're part of
Ooh,
Diablo's
this
30-year
well, the
legacy.
back is a screen.
Now let's turn
They
our
just have
gaze
real
toward
props in
Diablo
front of them.
4. We're about to introduce the second new class in Lord of
Second
Hatred,
new class.
dig into
Who could it
brand new
be?
features, and talk about big updates coming to endgame and core systems. Let's get into it.
Diablo 4 has come a long way since launch. It's been amazing to
Big
see
changes,
this game grow into
lots of
something
changes.
bigger, sharper, and more ambitious than ever. And honestly, Zavin, one of my favorite things is to see players push every system we build to its limits.
Yeah, our players don't sit on the sidelines. In fact, I'm sure they're all over the comments section right now, and we love it. It helps us understand not just what's working, but where we can evolve.
This expansion builds on everything we've learned so far. Class balance,
The Warlock.
endgame, core systems. This is our chance to take all of those core pillars and push them even further. So today, we'll be diving into new features, a new region, and a new endgame. But first, let's take a look at a new class, the Warlock.
This I'm curious about.
Across the Diablo universe, we will get to watch the Warlock evolve. In Diablo 2 Resurrected, they honed their earliest arcane powers. Then in Diablo Immortal, their journey takes a rebellious turn, embracing darker forces and forging their own path. Now in Diablo 4, the Warlock stands at the height of their strength, fully unleashed and ready to shape the fate of Sanctuary. This class is all about turning the wrath of hell against itself, with metal chains, flames, and utter destruction. The Diablo
Hell
4
yeah.
Warlock is like a heavy metal album cover come to life, fighting
Where's
fire
the
with
description?
fire. We have so much more to share about our Warlock, enough that we're dedicating a full developer update to Warlock
Oh.
on March 5th.
Okay.
That's where we'll go deep
More.
on the class, their lore, gameplay, and more. For now, let's talk about how the Warlock and our other new class, the Paladin, are central to the themes of Lord of Hatred.
Many of you have already been playing as the Paladin,
waiting.
experiencing their holy
Wha-
might
that's-
firsthand.
this-
With the Paladin
my
representing light
expansion
and
character is
purity,
gonna be a Paladin.
Warlocks are their darker counterpart.
sure.
anti-heroes harnessing the power of hell. This duality is central to the theme of Lord of Hatred.
I decided to
It's
wait
the eternal conflict between angels
instead of this
and
season,
demons,
next
with
season,
humanity
or
stuck in the
the
center.
start of
As
expansion.
you play through the campaign,
Paladin.
prepare to be drawn into a tale where Mephisto's shadow looms even larger. It's an unfolding saga of hatred, treachery, and the search for salvation, building towards a reckoning that will leave a lasting
Cool trailer. I
mark
recently
on
went
Sanctuary.
back and watched all the
campaign
CG
unfolds
trailers.
in Lord of Hatred's new zone, Skovos.
Skavos. Ooh, cool.
Skovos is a
Cool
dangerous land, visually
We already knew
inspired
this,
by
though.
ancient Mediterranean landscapes. You'll explore rugged coastlines, mountainous highlands, ancient temples, and more
Nice, that's
monster
cool.
variety than ever. Skovos is the birthplace of humanity, where Lilith and Inarius began it all. You'll see the Blessed Mother and the Heavenly Father carved into the marble structures of Themis, the capital city.
Themis is the bustling epicenter of Skovos. Marble walls, eerie elegance, vibrant patterns, and rich textures
like the
all blend
verticality
to create a hauntingly beautiful
they're
landscape. There's a
Showcasing.
town square teeming with whispers of the firstborn. You'll uncover secrets of the Ascari, the primevals, and the ancient wars that shaped the world. It's a place where every corner tells a story. Plus, we built Themis to be the ideal endgame city, crafted to streamline your access to everything you want once the campaign is concluded.
While we keep the story under wraps for now, let's talk about Endgame
It's
in
not like
Lord
the
of
story's that
Hatred
long.
and one of its
Like
major
ever.
new features, War Plans. War Plans give you more control and depth in how you experience the endgame.
What is this? Is like
You
setting
create
up.
a playlist of up to 5 activities,
Yeah.
drawing from endgame modes: the Pit,
And then you just run 'em.
Infernal Hordes, Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, Lair Bosses, and the Undercity. Pick what you want, pick your rewards, and jump in.
You can set how
As
long
you
you
complete
play. It's
activities
cool.
through war plans, you'll earn progression towards a unique skill tree for each of these activities. These trees let you customize and modify
per the
how each activity
activity.
plays. You can change the rewards, tweak the monster spawns, even bring features from one activity into another.
One of the best parts
Oh,
is how War
wow,
Plans
that's
makes the
cool.
endgame more accessible. If you're a new player
That's a
or
step above
returning
what I
after a
thought.
break, you can just pick your playlist and start playing, learning the systems as you go. But for veterans, there's a ton of meta progression and build diversity to explore. War Plans are really about letting you shape your own endgame experience. You decide what you want to focus on, what you want to avoid, and how
No,
you
it
want to
doesn't.
play.
It seems like you
And for
choose,
those
but
of
you don't
seeking an
always get to
adrenaline
choose
rush, we're
which ones you
also
do.
introducing a hyper rare event called
You get
Echoing Hatred.
options.
If you're lucky enough to find a very rare Trace of Echoes golden ticket in a loot drop, you'll gain access to the Echoing Hatred event. There, you'll face infinite waves of enemies and
Infinite
escalating
waves.
difficulty. Each run feels different,
Or
with
overall
randomized monsters
difficulty.
that force you to adapt your build and tactics on the fly. The
Pendant-
deeper you
oh.
go, the more intense the encounters become. Each wave will test your mastery of the mechanics and resource management to the point where we might even throw multiple bosses at you at the same time.
Oh wow.
The longer you last, the better the loot. And how long you last
That's
is
cool.
completely
Oh,
up
look
to
at
your
that.
skill.
I know the entire team is excited for War
An
Plans
actual
and Echoing
infinite
Hatred.
horde
But
mode.
this might be a good time to talk about the why.
After the campaign wraps up, that's when the real journey begins for a lot of our players. Endgame isn't just a bonus, it's what keeps you coming back to Sanctuary.
And it's more than just adding new events.
No, I thought they were gonna
We
say
want
something
these
else.
features
I
to
thought they were
feel
gonna say
meaningful. Quality of
after the
life
campaign
changes, like
ends,
making activities more approachable or
it
letting you
sets up the
customize
rest
how
of the
you
game.
play
I'm like,
make a
nope.
huge difference.
There's nothing worse than feeling lost after the credits roll. With features like War Plans and rare events like Echoing Hatred,
That
you
was
get
the thing.
new
I don't think
goals
it's that
and
complicated,
reasons to
but when
experiment
I
even after
started,
returning
that
from
was
a
something
break.
that was like, okay,
It's
what do I
all
do?
about giving you control and variety. Endgame should be as interesting and rewarding as the story. That's why we're so focused on quality of life improvements and fresh features
Yeah,
for
once you
everyone.
literally just get
Now,
into your head and,
let's
like,
talk systems updates,
do whatever
which
you want.
also feed into this philosophy.
Like,
These updates will completely
figure it out.
refresh how you build your power your way. Let's start with skill trees. We've seen the joke
updated.
that they're more like skill twigs. That ends here. With the release of Lord of
Okay.
Hatred, every player will reap the benefits of a completely overhauled,
They're like, Path of
massively
Exile has
expanded skill
a
tree
giant
system.
constellation.
The changes are built to give you more customization than ever before, right from the moment you start playing. No more waiting for random
every
item
class?
drops or late game progression to really flesh out your build. Now you'll have meaningful choices and options in your skill tree from the moment you choose your first skills.
We're adding
Hammer the
new
Ancients, that's
customization
what I'm
options to
leveling
every
up
single
right now.
skill across the entire tree. It isn't just a small tweak. It's a major disruption to the current class system.
Okay.
Our goal is to make theory crafting go much, much further with more complexity than ever before.
For instance, take the Sorcerer's iconic Hydra skill. Previously, you could only boost its burning damage or ramp up its critical strike potential. With the revamped skill tree, you can fine-tune Hydra to your unique playstyle. Want your
Look at
Hydras to
that.
attack faster or last longer? You can choose to have their attacks trigger explosions or continually burn everything in close proximity. You can even completely transform the skill,
Frigid.
turning your Hydras into Frost Hydras to unlock new combos with all your other Frost abilities. The new options let you experiment with every possibility as you refine the build that's most fun for you.
And we're not leaving any class behind. Alongside the Paladin and the Warlock, every class will be getting these updates, and they will be available
That's
to all
impressive.
players,
That's really
regardless
impressive.
of Lord of Hatred ownership. Each class will get more than 40 rework choices and over 80 additional options. Lord of Hatred owners are going to get even more, with over 20 additional transformative skill choices.
Oh,
On top
wow.
of the skill tree overhaul, we're adding a brand new itemization system, the Talisman, and with it comes the return of charms and sets. Here's how it works. Once you get your Talisman,
We knew
charms
about
will
the
begin dropping in the
sets.
game.
I didn't know
For a
about
charm
that.
to be active, it must be placed inside your Talisman. Charms can be of any rarity, but the set charms have the greatest potential. Equipping multiple charms from the same set will unlock additional set bonuses. With the Talisman, charms,
Oh,
and
yeah,
sets,
set 3,
you can
set 2.
customize and fine-tune your characters like never before with the powers of the greatest Herodrum.
And speaking of Herodrum, Lord of Hatred comes with the Herodric Cube, a legendary tool for a legendary way to craft. You'll combine rare materials, unlock additional
The fuck?
properties,
I
and
think this is
forge
something
items
that's
that
returning.
fit
I
your
don't really know
playstyle.
what this is, though.
The Herodric Cube is the beginning of your chase for late-game greatness, opening up new opportunities to shape your journey and pursue those ultimate rewards. It's a heartfelt callback to the Cube in Diablo 2, now
Yeah.
reimagined for Diablo 4's
There's something where it's like, I have
itemization.
no idea.
Next,
like if I
loot
would ever
filters.
even touch that.
They finally arrived. You've been asking for this since day one, and we've
Oh, see,
heard
yeah,
you.
I was like, no,
Whether
there's
you're
no loot
chasing
filters.
uniques or filtering out junk, loot filters give you the right amount of control over your journey. While we're so excited
This
to
might be
finally be
useful.
adding loot
There-
filters to the game,
it does take a
we are
while
going
for me to go through
continue to
loot.
listen to your feedback
So I
and
do
stay
need
committed
this.
to refining loot filters over time to make sure that it works for you.
Nice.
This is shaping up to be quite a year for Diablo 4.
Like one thing I've
Perfect
never
timing
touched
for Diablo's
is
30th anniversary. I've been
Mythic
playing Diablo
uniques.
for as
I've
long as
never
I've been
touched a
gaming on
mythic unique in
PCs,
Diablo 4.
starting with a burned copy of Diablo handed to me by a friend at school.
Burned.
Discovering the game's randomized content blew my mind, and soon I was playing Diablo 2 online at PC cafes, eventually diving into modding and joining Blizzard. I've been a proud servant of hell ever since. We hope this year's expansion and all its new features spark that same sense of discovery and excitement you felt when you first stepped into Sanctuary.
There's still so much more
Whether
they
you're
could talk
exploring
about.
Scovos or reaching your
they
greatest
really could.
potential within your class fantasy,
Guess we'll
or
find out
simply
more.
celebrating another milestone with
What is
the
it, a
Diablo
month?
community,
2 months?
we're grateful to have you with us. Thank you for being a part of this adventure.
Guess that's it.
When darkness comes for us,
It will see hell screaming back.
It's still wild.
It is so cool to see the Warlock
Rahul
class
Colin.
rise across the Diablo universe. From the scholarly manipulator, to the punk rock demon commander, to the metal powerhouse. This tells a story that spans generations, illuminating the legacy of the Vajari and the strength of those
The
bold
what?
enough to wield its forbidden power.
What
you
did
can
you just
dive
say?
into the origins of the Diablo Warlock and so much more right now in Reign of the Warlock.
Oh,
Live
yeah.
today.
Out
in
today, Diablo 2.
Resurrected. We love bringing Sanctuary to life, and we're grateful that you could join us to help us kick off Diablo's 30th anniversary. On behalf of everyone here today and the Diablo team across the globe, Thank you for being a part of this journey with us. Are we clear? Are we good?
All right.
Oh my
Get
God,
outta
they're
here.
gonna freak out at BlizzCon when we announce it.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for that. Was it the final Blizzard? No, there's one more thing coming for the Blizzard Showcase, right? Yeah, 4/28. So April 28, Lord of Hatred comes out. Very exciting. I'm very excited. Again, I don't think I'm gonna finish the battle pass for the season. But we will see. I have been playing. Okay, I guess that's everything. Let's go to full cam for now. Oh, we can go here. I don't think we're actually gonna play. Let me set, because might actually go eat, come back, and then we'll actually dive into some single player stuff. I would like to play some Helldivers 2 today, or I don't know. I say that like I'm going to. I would have liked to, but I think I need to really do some single player stuff. Like for real. Okay. Yeah, so there you go. There you have it. That's Diablo 4 for you. Or Diablo 30th Anniversary Spotlight. Thanks everyone for joining me to the live reaction. Very good presentation. They gave a lot of details. I think the Diablo 2 news is honestly probably the biggest thing. Well, it's the Warlock class, right? Now we know what the second class is for Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred. But it coming also to Diablo 2, I think there's probably more than what people expected they would do for Diablo 2 in terms of updates, but really big. Makes me really interested to try and dive into it for the first time. I'm a new fan again to Diablo. Just Diablo 4 was where I started, and that was only like a year ago. So more than a year. So, well, no. Yeah, because it was after they announced the one that just happened, Vessel of Hatred. And that's when I was like, you know what, I want to get into Diablo. Seems perfect. And I've been obsessed ever since. I've been playing, not every season, but a lot of the seasons I've been playing. I've skipped a couple. That's the beauty of it. If it doesn't seem that interesting, you can skip it. I am getting a little tired of the whole talk of like, well, what's next? You know, like something exciting is coming. Something exciting is always coming. And I wish they did it more, even more so like Helldivers 2, where it's like I've been playing Helldivers 2 and the updates keep rolling along, but they're never like, oh, in the future. Yeah, they put little sprinkles like, oh, this can happen, but it's very like direct and you know what's going on. And it never seems like it's trying to fix the game, while right now it seems like it kind of is. It's tough to put into words. It's a good game. It's been out for a while. I don't think it's ever going to get that blow up that it's had before. And at this point, the game is what it is. And if you're a fan, I think you're eating good. I think this next expansion looks good. The classes look good. You don't need the expansions to play the game, but you know, it's a thing where you could take it however you want. You could just maybe be like, I want to play Diablo, buy the base game, go through that. If you enjoy it, buy the DLC, or you can treat it like a live service, which it is a live service, where with the expansions coming out and the updates coming out, there's more and more new content to get into. You know, it's that kind of weird minor differences between it and something like Helldivers 2, which is, you know, and you don't have to pay for Helldivers 2 like expansions or anything like that. So just different vibes, but it works for me since I'm a fan. Something like Diablo 2, that is more, I mean, that's not a live service, so this could be the last time they update Diablo 2. Probably not, since it really does seem like it sells gangbusters, and I hear that people do play it all the time. It's streaming, you know, people stream it all the time as well. People still love that game, say it's the best game ever made, that kind of stuff. So something like this, very, very worthwhile. A new class to a game that's really like super old. You know, obviously they brought it back, but has a fan base and everything like that. And the whole interconnectivity where it's like if you're playing on Classic, you could bring your characters over to Resurrected and all that stuff. So very exciting. again, I don't think it's going to be the last DLC or expansion that they do. It also seems free. I don't think they mentioned, it says it's out. I don't think it's a like buy it. I think it's just an update. So that's really fun. That's good for the fans of that. One day I'll jump into it. If they had said, hey, this is coming in the summer, I might have played it and picked it up. If I see it on sale, I'll definitely get it. You know what? Actually, let me actually check to see. No, why did I open up Steam? It's not on Steam. It is here, right? Why is my why can't I control it? I'm trying to control my PlayStation. I want to see it's definitely just an expansion, right? For Resurrected, the Warlock, Reign of Warlock, or not an expansion, just an update. Please. Oh, there you go. I need to restart it over here. But yeah, Diablo Immortal, I definitely don't care anything about that. So, what does that want to PlayStation Plus? Where would I go? Diablo. I'll wishlist it. It's not even here in the official news that this has come out. I'm just gonna assume it's just an update. There's no like DLC tab or anything like that. So, okay, well, that's really good. I'm sure the changes for Diablo Immortal sound nice, but it is one of those where it's like, if I was one of those mobile gamers, I would be like, okay, this is just the classic mobile game update. Again, not for me. Always down on my phone, never play it. But again, we're excited for Diablo 4. That's gonna be it. That's really, I have no more thoughts. I just spat everything out. Good update overall. Will probably not live react to the Warlock thing. I might, who knows? That's on March 5th, they said. I don't know. This is new. Live reacting is new for me anyways, but just seemed like something I wanted to do. Just boot up the stream, get my thoughts out. We'll see if I stream for March 5th for the Warlock thing. Let me know if you're still playing Diablo down in the comments. As you see, 210 hours, that's not much. But this is one of those games where it's like people can have thousands of hours, hundreds of hours, or very little hours like me. I think I play a lot. I finish the battle pass every time I play season. Well, not every time, but if I get into it. So I finished like 3 or 4 battle passes at this point. That's multiple months of gaming. So 210 hours, lots of high level characters. Will not be playing today. I will be back soon. We're gonna see if we do some single player stuff. Star Wars Outlaws needs to be finished at some point. I need to finish Star Wars Outlaws. I don't even know where it is on here. I need to finish Star Wars Outlaws, and I need to finish, or I need to start the Battlefield 6 campaign. One of those we're gonna do. Who knows? Maybe we start Horizon today. I don't know. I have no idea. Bye everyone. I will see you next time, and by next time I mean a couple hours.